We're here at California Car Company and just finished up doing a complete engine detail, tune-up, and fuel system clean out on this 54 Buick Special. This is one that we painted in our body shop. It's factory two-tone green. It's 264 cubic inch V8 with the automatic transmission. And while we had it apart, we had all the moldings and stuff polished on it and straightened, so they're in really nice condition. We put new tires on it. All the chrome plating's been redone on it too. Single exhaust car. This thing is really solid. It's a southern car. It's always been in the southeast of the United States. We bought it actually from Tennessee. And car runs and drives really, really well. The previous owner had done a bunch of work to it already, getting it up and going. Spent some money on it, did all the brakes, had the lever action shocks rebuilt on it. Front end's been rebuilt on it. And when we got it, it'd been sitting for a while. So we went through and drained the fuel system, had the fuel tank cleaned out, and blew all the fuel lines out, new fuel pump, new lines. And then part of the engine detail was we put new spark plugs in it, rebuilt the carburetor, you know, did all the rest of the tune-up stuff to it, new radiator hoses, new heater hoses. And this is one of those cars that has the underseat heater that it was actually like a second heater core. So this thing has nearly 50 feet of heater hose on it, running from the front of the engine back under the seat and then up to the heater core in the dash. So, you know, the car has a lot of hose in it. But the paint and body work turned out really, really nice. It is base clear. We did put new green seat belts in it to go with the interior. The door panels are actually original in this car. They're in exceptionally nice condition. They've got a few marks in them. There's getting some stretch marks in it at the top here. And the stitching's, you know, starting to fray just a little bit in a couple of spots where the stitches are, but the worst spots for these things to tear are down around the bottom where people drag their feet getting out of the car, and all that's in really good shape. Seats are in really nice condition. Green leather on the top parts of them. We did put new carpet in this car. It had like some, you know, Brady Bunch edition shag carpet in it or something, and it just didn't really fit the interior of the car. And the headliner had a couple of small stains in it, so we actually searched for 4 months and found the some new old stock headliner material, and that's what we used to cover it with. So this is correct for a 54 Buick Special. Dome light works in the interior, as you can tell. These rear panels are original too, on both sides. In really nice shape. The glass and everything is original in it too, both sides. These roll up and down real nice. I always thought it was cool on the Buicks and a lot of other Chevrolets how the glass comes from back inside the quarter and then rolls up like this. It's got the flippers on both sides that close whenever you flip the door shut. I'll roll this back down. The driver's window too. All the way up and then back down. You can see the dashboard in it. All in really nice shape. It's got the map light under the dash here above the radio, which does turn on whenever you turn the headlights on. Odometer shows 01041, and I would venture to say that's 101,000. But something neat, and unfortunately I don't have a receipt to show it, but during the engine detail process, we got to take a look at the inside of the engine with the valve covers off and everything, and this thing is spotless inside. All the valve train looks new in it, rocker arms, the pivot shafts, the push rods, all that look new and in really nice condition. So the previous owner told us the engine was rebuilt, but we don't have a receipt to show it. But it runs, as you'll hear in a minute, exceptionally nice and is really smooth. Other side on the door panel, looks good, just like the other side. No tears on the bottom corners. Really nice new carpet. You can see the dash there. Other side, the seats. The headliner turned out really nice in this car, and back window all the way up, nice and stylish. Back down, boop. Front one's the same way. Oops, I have to turn it the right way. All the way up and all the way back down. And I'll go back to the side so you can listen to the door again, but really solid car. I mean, I won't even, you can just kind of give it a little push and it seals up nice. I always like the portholes and the fenders on these cars. Gives it that really aggressive look. And then the bullets, big bullet tips on the front bumper. Let's open and close this door again so you can hear it. I'll do the same thing, just kind of push it. You don't even have to slam it, just give it a nice little gentle push and she closes up nice. We'll go up here and let me pop the hood for you. Might take two hands. There we go. All freshly detailed engine compartment with the correct decals and the correct colors. New belt, new fuel pump, water pump was replaced, new hoses, brand new battery. And something the previous owner did, he installed a new front wiring harness and a new under dash wiring harness. So you can see all these wires, how fresh and clean they are. It's a brand new harness, even on the generator. Still got the original tag on it. This is a 12-volt car, and 54 Buicks were 12-volt. I always loved the decals on the valve covers of these engines. They just looked exceptionally nice. And Buicks were cool. They had these covers that went over the spark plug wires and the boots, so everything was tucked in and was nice and neat. Just well dressed, well rounded, well put together. The air cleaner, for those of you on our Facebook page, you've seen this already, but we were actually able to save the original air cleaner decal. Those were, they weren't an actual sticker back in this time period. They were actually stenciled on. So we were able to save that, did paint the rest of it. Let's go around here and pop the trunk so you can see the other end of it. This is something nice that I like. The little cover piece actually stays back. So when you flip it over, you don't have to worry about fighting with it. We did buy new trunk lining material, so that's been replaced, but these side cardboards are the original ones. And they've shown a little bit of age, but they're still in really good condition. It's got a matching spare tire with another hubcap, and the jack, arm, and base, everything is in its correct position there. All this is nice under here. It's got the cardboard inlays. Let's take a closer look at that chrome rear bumper. All fresh plating. This seals up nice and tight. Just like that. Let's step in here. Now Buicks, for those of you that don't know, to start one of these cars, it has the, you got this ignition switch over here. You put the key in and you turn it to the on position, and that gives you access to, you know, turns the gauges on, and you can see all the gauges come up. There you go. But one thing that happens to start these Buicks, you actually depress the gas pedal all the way to the floor and it'll start. So you just push it down and she cranks up. The first time I started one of these cars, I couldn't figure out how to start it. I kept turning the key and nothing was happening, and finally I did that and it cranked up. So let's step out here. Love the doors. Smooth as glass, no valve train noise, no ticking sounds. Smooth as glass. These Buicks, I love, the Nailhead engine has a very distinct sound as opposed to the 265 V8s that were in the Chevrolets. Step back here. We did put new exhaust on this car too, from front to back, with the correct muffler and pipe. No smoke. Sounds really good. Love the way this car sounds. And I'll show you. I'll shut it off again. Back to the on position, and that quick, and she fires right up. It's a really nice old car. It drives really nice. I love the horn. Nice train horn. Okay. We also had the radiator boiled out and cleaned, so it's a really solid, really nice car. Fresh paint, good mechanicals. You know, a lot has been done to this car to make sure that it runs and drives really nice. If you've got any questions or you want more information about the car, check out our website. It's www.californiacarco.com, or just give us a call, 770-992-4542. Thanks a lot.